Have you ever wanted to pull data from a website without doing it yourself? Maybe you wanted a collection of quotes or next season's football matches. Today, I'll teach you how to scrape data from any website using Python. It's really easy, and by the end, you'll have your own script to scrap any data from any website. So, what is web scraping? It's a way of teaching your computer to visit websites and get the information you need. For example, instead of copying all the quotes one by one, you can just automate the process and save time. Let's get scraping. So I'm assuming all of us already have Python downloaded, so let's get straight into the real stuff. So first of all, we're gonna go to command prompt and say pip install requests and then BeautifulSoup 4. So basically, pip install is a command to download anything to Python from Python. If you're having any troubles with this command, all you need to do is re-download Python. Then it should work. Usually nothing should be wrong if you haven't played with the pip settings. So after you do this, you press enter and then we wait for the process to finish. It might take some time depending on your computer. So what this library that we just downloaded is, it basically helps us grab web pages and find the data that we're after. It makes it a lot easier and more simple than other libraries that make you know HTML a lot more than it is here. Here it's really simple. All you need to know is just basic knowledge of programming in any language. It doesn't matter. It's all the same foundation. So now you need to find your editor that you're going to be using. You can use idle, which comes pre-installed with Python. But for this video, I'm going to be using VS Code. It doesn't matter what you're using as long as it's an editor, not like this. Just a terminal, that won't work. So we need an editor. It might be Python, it might be VS Code or idle. They're all the same. It doesn't really matter. So let's start by creating a folder. So I just created this folder and I'm calling it web scraping template because this is basically a template that you can use at any time. All you need to do is just do some slight changes. So here I'm going to add a new file and I'm going to call this main.py. Okay, so let's get into the real stuff now. First of all, we're going to need to import requests that we just downloaded. So we're going to say import requests. And we're also going to say import BeautifulSoup. No, let's put that next time. Import BeautifulSoup. So we imported these two together. So it made it easier for us and it takes less time. So now here we're gonna go down 2 lines and we're gonna say URL equal quotation marks, and then in here we're gonna say coastalscript.com. If you put HTTPS, it might not work, so let's just do this. So if you're not familiar with this website, basically this is a website that has random codes that it just helps you learn how to do that. So this website is made for scraping, so it's a lot easier. So everything here is made easy for you to scrape. You need to make sure that everything is written properly. Anything extra will not get this to work. So you need to put the website exactly as it is. And don't put the /u in the end because it might not work as well. So now we're gonna say response. And we're gonna make response equal request dot get and then URL. So basically I put URL here before, so instead of having to put the website every single time, we can just like call URL this way and it makes it easier. So now we're gonna say soup equal YouTube, no, not that. We're gonna copy this. BeautifulSoup, and then we take the 4 out. I think it also needs to be capital here. And the S needs to be capital. And then we're gonna say response.text. So this here helps us read the text instead of just reading the website it's not gonna be as clear. Then we're gonna say comma HTML.parser. So now it's telling it that we're trying to parse or we're trying to like scrape the website. So next we need to figure out what the tags are in the website. So we're gonna go over to our website and we're gonna right click and press inspect. So this inspect button should be the same in every browser you're using. So here we're trying to get the quotes first. So you can either do it like this and try to get the quotes, or we can close that and try to right click here on the code, and now you should get it here. It says this is a span. So this is the important part. We need to know what it is. Here it's a div, here it's a span, here it's a head and a body. So, and you need to know what the class is. So now that we know it's a span and the class is text, we need to go back to our code, and we're gonna say and we're also gonna make a loop because there's more than one code here, and we want to get all of them, and we want to get the authors. So here we're gonna say um enter twice, and we're gonna say quotes equal to dot find all. Okay, so we need to find underscore. Oh, div. No, I don't think div is gonna work here because here it says yeah, it's a span here. So we're gonna say span, and then here we're gonna say same thing, do the exact same thing. Class equal quote. Let's just make sure that it's a quote here. Class as far as the text. Okay. So now what this is supposed to do is it's gonna go over to our website, and it's gonna look for everything that is a span and has the class text, and then it's gonna copy everything there after we put the loop. But for now, it's just gonna copy the first thing that it finds. So we just need to make sure that this works.